Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, we have a new top team for Crazed Shellbrute using Shemira. So it is day 1 of Shemira on global server and she is already in the best team for Dream Realm for today, which I think is pretty crazy because I was honestly not expecting that she would be the best option for Crazed Shellbrute in particular. But this is really looking good for Shemira and I'm going to make a video about whether you should pull her or not. But we're going to do some runs of this comp. So the real Foresto in front of Shemira, Illusion in front of the pink hair twin on the right, blue hair twin on the left, Smokey up front, and then Ludovic with the harmonic spell. Now as for the charms for Shemira, interestingly, Butcher charms are doing the best for her. And it is because it increases her damage by more than the blast charms. Because I think true damage can even land as a critical hit. And so the critical damage boost and crit rate boost from Butcher Charms are just going to be the more optimal choice compared to the Blast Charms, which give ultimate power. But both are good. Like, I mean, if you are not able to get the Butcher Charms and you have the Blast Charms first, they'll do fine. But Butcher are going to be like the optimal set, at least for Crazed Shellbrute. So watching this comp, you're going to see that the Foresto is basically here to be gulped by the boss. So even if your Foresto is a lower ascension, it won't matter much. The major damage is all from Shemira and Ludovic. As Foresto is permanently in the belly of the boss. The twins, of course, are going to be cycling, giving you massive energy refund because on the Stellar Bond are the same faction allies, which are Ludovic and Shemira. So you get that energy refund each time they cast their ultimate. Now this team has hit up to close to 100 billion damage today. And the previous best team, like my previous record, is 93.5 billion. So on our first run, we're probably going to beat that, but we're going to do more runs and see do we have potential to get even higher than that. Like, look at this. 6 seconds left. Still over 95 billion damage. That is ridiculous. 1 second left. 97.7 billion damage. That is insane. That is going to safely put us in the top rank because the top player of our server hasn't, I guess, maybe recruited Shemira or didn't know about this comp yet. Look at the damage. Shemira dealing 36 billion damage, as much as Ludovic. And that is really scary. Because when you see this, you're like, well, Ludovic has been such a great damage dealer, right? For endless bosses. Is Shemira actually on par with him? That is crazy because Shemira doesn't have any HP per second damage. It is all true damage. And so, like, I definitely think before getting Mythic Plus Charms, Ludovic, of course, is not useful at that point. Shemira probably is going to be. This is insane. Like, no hero deals this much damage as, like, a Ludovic HP per second damage dealer in Crazed Shellbrute. So this is really impressive. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to now talk you through the other teams. If you don't have Shemira, the top teams of today, there are a couple of adjustments. I'm not going to do runs of them. We're going to do more runs of the Shemira comp just to see how many times, like how high of a score we can get. But I'll quickly run you through all of these. You can skip if you already have a Shemira team. So this is the most free-to-play friendly lineup. Slight difference in the positioning. Real Foresto in front of Shakira and Illusion in the corner. This can get up to 86 billion damage with a maxed out account. Then we have this comp. This comp was the best for me in the previous week, but you have to run the Eagle charms on the twins, as you can read from up top here. And Faramore with the Arcane charms, Ludovic with the, of course, the normal Insight charms, Real Foresto in the corner, Illusion up front. With the Frostfall artifact, this has a bit of RNG, but it is overall the top team I ran for my previous record in the previous week. But another great option is this one. However, you're going to need to have the Gale Charms on the twins, as you see here. Oh no. Yeah, as you read up top, Gale Charms on the twins, Pink Twin on the left, Blue Twin on the right. This with the Blade Summon artifact, Illusion Foresto and Ludovic on the Stellar Bond, Sonya buffing up the Ludovic, and also the real Foresto in front of the Pink Twin, and then Mikola up front. This is another great team, can get up to 94 billion damage, can get a top score, one of the top teams if you don't have Shemira. And then there are two other final teams. These are going to be, depending on if you have a plus 15 Shakira, you're going to run the Harmonic Spell on the comp. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin up on the left, Real Foresto in front of Pink Twin, Shakira on the Stellar Bond along with the Illusion Foresto, Ludovic up front, Mikola to the right. Now this is a great comp. If you have plus 15 Shakira, it can again compete for like 94 billion damage with the Harmonic Spell top performer. If you have plus 10 Shakira, you just have to swap the artifact from Harmonic to Blade Summon. Run Blade Summon artifact if you have a plus 10 Shakira, otherwise the positioning is exactly the same. Okay, so that's a rundown of the top teams and the update. Now we're going to carry on with the Shemira team and let's see whether we can get an even higher score. So, yeah, I mean, looking at this, Honestly, there are a couple of things we have to keep in mind. Now, Shemira has a really good charm quality bonus this season. After she regenerates a certain amount of energy, then she is going to have boosted ultimate damage for the whole fight, just like the Tailene charm quality bonus that she has. And definitely that is helping her damage a lot, because a lot of Shemira's damage is all from her ultimate. So she is going to be a bit reliant on a good charm quality bonus, but I do suspect in the future they will continue to release powerful charm quality bonus for Shemira and Tailene, because they share the same one, and they're really kind of like major heroes in AFK journey. So that is one thing. Apart from that, like, I mean, the Butcher Charms obviously are amplifying her damage, but her damage would be good even without them. And so, like, pre-Mythic Plus Charms, just with the Mythic quality bonus, for example, in stats, I think Shemira is going to be a top damage dealer, because if she's even competing in Endless level, when her Mythic Plus Charms do not give her as much of a boost as, for example, like Ludwig's skill power, Shakira's skill power, then that is really, okay, 98.2 billion on her second run, that is great. Crazed Shellbrute doesn't have that much RNG, however, there is still going to be some level of RNG. Ludwig did a bit more damage in this comp, otherwise it was pretty much the same. So, yeah, Shemira is looking promising for Dream Realm overall, and this really kind of, this performance on day one really kind of seals the deal that she is going to be a force to be reckoned with in Dream Realm. We saw yesterday in the Plague Creeper boss, even with the Blast Charms on Shemira, which might not even be optimal now that Butcher seems to be doing better. With the Paragon 2 level account, they got 152 billion damage in Plague Creeper, which is no joke. That is difficult to hit, even for maxed out accounts, Paragon 4 accounts. So that also was a lot of potential of Shemira on basically day 2 of VN. And apart from that, definitely Ravage Rum, she's going to be useful. We'll have to see for the rest of the Dream Realm bosses. People are thinking in Thalassus she can be useful, maybe even replacing Rainier, for example. So definitely Shemira is looking way better than I actually expected. I thought she was going to be decent, but she's actually looking almost meta for Dream Realm. We have to wait and see. And of course, if you're watching this video and you're on the fence about recruiting, I'm going to make a video dedicated. Should you pull or pass Shemira right now, or should you wait for the collab? And for almost everyone, waiting for the collab is better. Why did I do it on this account? Because this account, part of what I do on YouTube is to showcase the top scoring Dream Realm teams. And because Shemira is already a top performer in Dream Realm, I had to invest into this account. Actually, I just swap ticketed my Lorison into Shemira, and my Lorison is now at Supreme, but I did it because I think that this is going to be, Shemira is way more important on this account to like showcase Dream Realm lineups and things like that. So, but for the majority of players, it is going to be better for you to wait and see. When the collab heroes are coming out, they could be even stronger. Definitely do not blow all of your resources on Shemira, and if you do recruit her, the best way is to take her to Supreme Plus 10 exclusive equipment. That is really good. And if you can take her beyond that, you can take her up to plus 15 exclusive equipment for stats. You don't need to go down the Paragon tiers, because in PvP, Shemira has still not proven herself. I think she'll be fine, and I'm interested to try her out in PvP. But like, I am not, as of right now, I think her use is mainly PvE content, AFK stages and Dream Realm, but she is doing pretty well there. Okay, so if we don't get a new record off of this one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do some skip runs. Let's see whether we can hit like 98.5. Probably we can't get 99 billion damage. But because you have the Butcher Charms, your damage output is going to be reliant on the crits that Shemira lands. And so there is a bit more RNG in this comp, so 98 billion damage. But so far it's fluctuated just from like 97.5 up to 98.2, so not very big fluctuations. But I'm looking, let's go for 98.5. We have a bunch of skip runs. I'll probably meet you guys back if we do hit a new record. Okay, guys, another new record. 98.6 billion damage. Okay, that is crazy. Over 36 billion damage from Shemira. I honestly think we're probably not going to break this. I think I'm going to stop here, even though we have some runs left. So hopefully watching this video gave you an idea of Shemira's performance and also showed you the updated top teams you can run if you do not have Shemira. But good luck on your Crazed Shellbrute today. And again, my overall advice, and I'm going to make a video about Shemira in general, is that it is better for you to wait for the collab. Just wait it out for the next 7 days, and then we will be able to see the strength of the collab heroes and compare which one you should be going and recruiting for. But if you are really like impatient and you want to recruit Shemira, you can take it to Supreme Plus 10 exclusive equipment. I think that is going to be a great investment for pretty much everyone's account, at least for the very minimum in Ravage Rum, and it definitely looks like she's going to have good Dream Realm usage as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this one. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.